doesn't flinch.
Man, y'all know what time it is. T-Law got the eyes of Lee Van Cleef when he go in that field.
Checks it down underneath. That's a crossing route to Christian Kirk. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Christian Kirk to the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
They made a major mistake when they made T-Law go to the spirit of the sky, to the oracle of the saber-toothed tiger, and the saber-toothed tiger now has the scepter in his hand, and he been to put every critic to rest. Man, last night I done marinated 2 turkeys. I got my cherry wood getting ready for my smoker. Just got off from work, off Pritchard Road. I'm going to bake me 2 Cornish hens. My special recipe, I call it a Mediterranean Cornish hen. I'm going to top it off with my homemade Long Island iced tea. And I'm only going to top it off with 1 red top of Coca-Cola. The Maxwell House coffee will live on forever. Duval!
1010XL 92.5 FM presents Jaguars Today with your hosts Mike Dempsey, Tony Smith, Tom McManus, and Dylan Denmark.
All right, good morning, Duval and Greater Duval County worldwide, wherever you happen to be listening to Jaguars Today. We welcome you in on a Keys to Victory Friday. I think we're going to get a lot of just show up, don't do anything stupid, as the Jags are big favorites over the New York Jets. Welcome into Jaguars Today. I'm Mike Dempsey. Good morning, Tom McManus. How are you?
Good morning. I almost wore that shirt
Did
today.
You?
Yeah.
We got them last week.
Yeah.
The J Fun. They were very
good.
nice.
You got yours.
Oh, you are rocking it. Tony is rocking it. How about that? He's got it on the jacket.
Got the memo. Darn it.
Joker. Oh, man. We almost had a clean sweep right there. Denmark, you don't have yours on under that hoodie,
No,
do you?
sir. I'm wearing a baby blue V-neck.
Under
Armour.
Baby
V-neck.
V-neck.
Wow. Thanks
Be
for
specific.
the, description.
Yeah.
I like V-necks,
The
actually.
details. Do you?
Yeah, I do, actually. I like it. You know what? I really like a V-neck, just a T-shirt, white T-shirt,
Yeah.
that you'd wear underneath your whatever,
Yeah.
or just around the house kind of deal. Yeah,
I don't think that beats the ugly Christmas sweater pajamas that we had in the studio yesterday.
D-Rock was rocking that yesterday, but,
Yeah.
what do you got over there? Your
I got
Duval,
Trevor, man.
You're Trevor, but skull head
I don't
Trevor.
actually know what it means, to be honest with you, but it's Trevor, and I'm honoring Trevor, so yeah, it's cool. It's got like, the state of Florida part of it. It's like a skeleton with his
skeleton
hair.
face, right?
And got Duval with a little band
I don't
across.
think it means anything other than people like skeletons.
I think it's kind
And
of
the
cool,
Jaguars.
actually. And it fits good, and it feels good.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
If it does it come in a V-neck.
Yeah.
That's all I
If
want.
could
Trevor
ask my
Lawrence
buddy.
was a biker gang, that would be the logo.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Throw
go.
that at it.
Yeah.
I like
which
that.
is kind of cool. Savage. Cool. Liam likes Savage.
He does.
There you go. It's the Trevor Savage T-shirt.
It's
That's what we'll call it.
he's somewhere near the microphone as a
Trevor Savage
There you go.
T-shirt.
Thank you. Tom's like, wait a minute. Like
Oh,
everyone,
get the sound right in here, man.
maybe if they're streaming you right now, they can see the shirt. But it was like you were showing it off to everybody. Right
Okay.
there. That's all.
I'll keep it
Okay.
close. I'll keep it close.
All right, let's see how this works out. We got
Go.
a pair of tickets to give away.
That's
today.
right. This is going to be great.
We'll see how great
Yeah,
this
brain
is.
trust before the show. Just, right? Set the tone.
We had a little bit of a
We'll test
a
how closely
brainstorming session.
Tommy was listening. Here we go.
We'll see how this goes. All right, my favorite game show is Match Game. Okay,
Right.
I love Match Game. I love the old one. I like the new one. I like them all. I like Match Game. Right, and you don't have to match anybody's answer on this, but this is in the style of a Match Game question that we're going to ask you today. And Dylan, we're going to ask people to reply to this on the text line.
Yes, sir.
Designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
Yes, sir.
At 641-1010.
904.
904.
641-1010.
And
And
I'm taking calls on it. Just text.
Not on this. We'll take
Right.
calls, but not on this
Okay.
specifically.
Okay,
So
good.
Dylan will curate. Maybe
it's
he'll
gonna be
run a
great.
few responses by us later, and we'll kind of come up with a winner.
And can I say, if I may, I did say Jacksonville will come up with some creative
You
answers,
did,
right?
You
I'm
did.
I'm counting on them.
So this is what we settled on. Here is your prompt. The prompt is, the New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
Tony got the memo.
I did.
All right. So somebody in here, I thought you might join in on that.
You didn't
one.
ask me to
I
join.
didn't specifically.
I thought it was
I
Tony's
felt like
time
it
to
was.
shine.
All right,
See?
let's try it
I'll
again.
read you.
Well,
Yeah.
I welcome you on this one. All right. The
Okay,
New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
The Jets are so bad that blank. And that's it. Just tell us why, make it funny.
Right.
That's kind of the thing. New York Jets are so bad because they're last in the league in takeaways. All right, that's technically part of the story.
Might
but
not win you the battle.
We're not looking for the most technically
There was a time where I had
answer.
a narrow esophagus.
That is accurate as well. All right.
Is that why they're so terrible?
I don't know if that's related whatsoever. So there's no hurt. Got some time during the show, but by the end of the show, we'll try to select the winner.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get some submissions on that and some pair of tickets to go see the game for free.
No
there
doubt.
you go.
Absolutely.
Courtesy of us.
Yeah.
How about that?
It's so much fun, too, to be that close watching a professional football team. Now our Jags obviously doing well, but watching them. And we sat at 143 last week through the rain. Didn't stay for the whole game, but
It's going to be nice this week, by the way.
good bit. It's supposed to be beautiful out there. We're coming back. I don't know if we're in 143. I got to look at my tickets, but it's so cool to just, it's a great view. They're right there. We're winning. Obviously, that helps, but it was great, man.
Yeah, look, this is, to me, this is like, a fun day out at the park kind of thing. I'm hoping. Now, I get it. They're still a professional football team. They're going to come in here trying to blow up our season, right? I mean, Brady Cook, this is an opportunity for him to play quarterback and to show that, hey, maybe I've got a future in this league. So they're going to come in and take this game seriously. Yeah. Your job is to take their will away as early as possible and go on and hopefully keep everybody healthy and cruise to victory and check that one off the list.
Yeah,
The replies are flying in already.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Good.
All right. Let's try to. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
Where was Tony on that one? I want to know. Tony.
I was letting Tommy shine.
Oh, man. All right. The New York Jets are so bad that blank. All right. There you go. Fill in the blank.
Beautiful.
And the response that we like the best will garner a pair of tickets to go see the Jags and the Jets this weekend. We have Tom McManus's Tail of the Tape coming up today.
Oh, and it's a good one.
We have confidence picks. I went spiraling down the drain last week. Tommy.
I did okay last week.
You did okay last week. All right.
So.
You did okay
I'll take
last
okay.
week. So I'm guessing I'm going to predict a clean sweep for Duval on the top line this week. That's just my prediction. I may be wrong. You feel free to do whatever you like. That's a little foreshadowing of how confident I am in the Jags getting the W this time around. So if you want to talk Jaguar football in all its many forms, you're welcome to do that at 641-1010. Hit us up on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at the same number. Even if you're not trying to win the tickets, maybe you got tickets, maybe you can't go to the game, whatever the case may be. But you can hit us up with your thoughts there or on social media at MD_1010XL, at 1010XL Fat Tony, at Meathead55, and at 1010XL Denmark.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, baby.
All right, rocking the V-neck, Dylan.
Yeah.
There you go. He's rocking the V-neck, ladies and gentlemen. So you got to get past the gatekeeper. Dylan's going to pull, 3-5 of these together, say, hey, what does this sound like?
I think we've already gotten like 35.
Have we really?
All right.
All right,
Keep
we'll
'em coming,
dig in there.
babe.
People want to go to the game.
Damn right.
It's going to be gorgeous out there. This
Yes.
is like a little Christmas present from us to you.
'Tis the season.
Absolutely, right? You go out there, have a little festive spirit, maybe do a little tailgating, whatever the case may be. Enjoy some sunshine.
Absolutely.
From what we hear, and hopefully enjoy a beatdown by the home team.
That's right.
Getting to their 10th win of the year. A year after winning 4 games. I mean, there's a lot to be happy about right now if you're a Jaguar fan, supporter in any form or fashion. So we will get to Tom's Tail of the Tape, matching them up a little bit today. We got keys to victory today, and that is your Chad and Sandy real estate question of the day. If you want to participate that way on social media, give us your 3 keys for the Jags to walk away with a win against the New York Jets. All right, we're ready to roll. You're listening to Jaguars Today. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
Tom's getting it. The New York Jets are so bad that blank. That is your prompt. Text us at 904-641-1010, and maybe you'll win a pair of tickets to Sunday's game. This is Jaguars Today on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
Jaguars Today.
From the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios of 1010XL. Fill your game day with wall-to-wall football.
Football is everything I got. It's what I do.
On the Terminix Kickoff Show. Live from Tailgaters Park. Presented by American Electrical Contracting and Campione Law. 5 hours before kickoff on 1010XL.
Make Honda of the Avenues your first stop for award-winning customer service and world-class Honda vehicles. Our inventory is larger than ever, which means we have the perfect Honda waiting for you. Plus, at Honda of the Avenues, we always put our customers first, making the car buying experience fun, fast, and easy. You'll always find great deals on our huge selection of new and certified pre-owned Hondas, all prepped and ready for a test drive. Come see just how different car buying can be at Honda of the Avenues today. Stop by or shop from home at HondaoftheAvenues.com. Proud sponsor of Sporting Jags.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and joy. Comfort food and the joy that comes with digging into a huge plate of diner favorites from Metro Diner. And to make things even more merry, now through the end of the year, they're adding on a $10 bonus card with every $50 spent on gift cards. Metro Diner gift cards are the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Friends, family, or coworkers. Stop by the diner or metrodiner.com and get all your gift shopping done easily. Happy holidays from Metro Diner.
Picking here, this holiday, skip the gift that gets returned. I got a better idea. Give a custom pool from Surfside Pool. It's the ultimate present. Memories, relaxation, and instant hero status. Surfside Pools handles new builds, custom designs, heating, and weekly maintenance, so you get all the credit. Warning, may cause excessive smiles and backyard envy. Save the holidays, turn your backyard into paradise. Visit surfsidepools.net or call 246-2666. Float happy, gift responsibly. License number CPC 044080.
Strong in the classroom, gifted on the field.
1010XL and Southeast Orthopedic Specialists celebrate scholar athletes. Wednesday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Activated by
the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
We're certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. Experience? Yeah, that's Chris Bryan, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Scott Regner, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. They have the expertise and knowledge to take care of your money. For more info, go to itppartners.com. ITP Partners, they're my financial partners for life.
Non-compensated client testimonial may not be representative of all client experiences. No guarantee of future performance or success. The Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort and Spa is the perfect place for indulging in a pampering spa treatment. This holiday season, if you'd like to give the gift of wellness, get a gift card and take advantage of the spa's current promotion. With the purchase of a $75 gift card or more, guests get a credit towards a future service. With healing massages, revitalizing facial treatments, and more, a day at the Sawgrass Spa makes the perfect gift for everyone. Purchase in person at Sawgrass Spa during operating hours.
Hey gang, Prosser here. Jacksonville homes are selling, but it can take months, and it takes a price lower than you want. Well, getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who have proven systems to drive the demand to sell your home. And they have this unbelievable promise and guarantee. Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date. If you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy have instant offers. Fast, easy, and stress-free. You want max price? Chad and Sandy are going to aggressively market your home, and they're going to get it. Anthony and Mary in Palm Coast said, we wanted to move back home closer to family. Getting max price was more important than a fast sell, but we had only purchased our home last year, so we didn't have much equity. After just 23 days of aggressive marketing with Chad and Sandy, they sold our house at the price we needed to make the move. Call the Jacksonville experts you can trust, and I recommend. Call Chad and Sandy at 904-414-6200 or chadandsandy.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Smack in the Middle, Tom McManus. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service. On 1010XL.
All right. We're getting a lot of interesting responses, let's just say. I haven't read them all. As Tony said, they're coming in like now one every couple of seconds. And so that's kind of fun. Somebody said one that made me chuckle. The Jets are so bad that Phillip Rivers turned them down, which... Not bad. That's pretty topical. It's pretty good. I'm not saying that's a winner. I'm saying that that's not bad. But imagine this. If you ever seen Match Game, okay, imagine it's got to fit on that card. Okay, that's the answer. There are some. Here's my thought on why the Jets are so bad. And then they are going deep into like a real breakdown of it. We're looking more for a quippy little answer to that one. What makes the Jets so bad, or an example of why the Jets are so bad. All right, we'll get back to that a little bit later on. Tom, you want to get into the tail of the tape?
Let's do it.
Matching up these two sides here, I imagine this is going to be very pro-Jaguar today as you go through
but
it.
Maybe a surprise here or there.
Okay.
For some people, not you, because you're.
Oh, not me. No,
well,
clearly
you guys
not
are
me.
into everything, so you got it down.
I hear what you're saying.
You know.
All right, so let's start at the quarterback position. I don't know what at all to expect out of Brady Cook when that's pretty clearly what it looks like we're headed towards this weekend is Brady Cook's starting debut in the National Football League.
Yeah, and listen, Trevor's playing some great football as of late, and ever since the Let It Rip, he's really upped his game. I noticed the last 3 outings. His yards per attempt were all over 8, which earlier in the year was not. It was like 6.5, 6.7, somewhere in that range. His completion percentage is still low, lower than you want, but it's good enough to where at least he's not turning the ball over. If you're throwing picks with that's different.
Ideally, we'd like the completion percentage about 10 points higher, right? I mean, that's kind of where the better quarterbacks in the NFL are.
Is 70 a lot to ask? I know Mayfield was 71 last year, but
right. I mean, like the best of. I'm not asking him to lead the league.
No, I know
68%. Like that. That'd be a really
I was gonna
solid
say 65.
number.
65 still kind of
65 is probably pretty good, but I think the top guys now are completing more than 70% of their passes.
Okay.
But again, you're right. We're not going to snap our fingers and have Trevor Lawrence be everything we want him to be.
Yeah.
Just add water.
Yeah.
I think you're right. If you avoid the turnovers, that's more important than
and he's
a lot of these others.
He's throwing some scores.
He's offsetting
and they're
it.
pushing the ball downfield more than they have all year.
Absolutely.
Well, that goes to your point a second ago about just the
yards per
yards per attempt, right? I mean, I think having Brian Thomas back and healthy and engaged, which he clearly looks like he has been the last couple of weeks.
And just to give the gauge on this, there are 4 quarterbacks this year in the league that are over 70%.
Okay, that's what I'm talking. I'm not expecting him to be a top 5 guy.
And one of those guys is Tyler Huntley. I mean, it's Drake May, Jared Goff, and Josh Allen. That's
Drake May is amazing because he does throw the ball down the field.
71.5.
I mean, he takes shots.
Big
down
time.
the field. Josh Allen's in there too.
Josh Allen's in there.
Which is interesting because he doesn't have like an alpha wide receiver. And Khalil Shakir's good.
Yeah, right.
He's probably like the equivalent of Jacoby Myers. Good route runner, solid pair of hands, things like that. Anyway, so clearly Trevor Lawrence getting the edge.
That was the easy one. Obviously, with all they got going on or don't have going on at the quarterback position. I'm glad to see Trevor doing better, man. It's good. He's going to go as far as he can take him, right? And staying within that offense. So, he gets a check very easily this week.
All right, so when you look at the running game, we're not asking you to evaluate how well you think they're necessarily going to do in this game because that factors in the run defense and all that. And obviously the Jags have a really good one, tops in the league. The Jets just gave up 239 on the ground to Miami last week. But the actual running backs themselves, Breece Hall is one of the few bright spots on that team. ETN's having a really good year. Plus, we know what they've got behind them. How do you see these two rooms matching up?
Well, we'll start with ETN and Breece Hall. ETN, of course, 917 yards, 4.6 per carry, has 7 touchdowns on the ground. Breece Hall, not too far off. He's got 877 yards, 4.4 with 3 touchdowns himself. They're both about the same receiving, in terms of numbers. catching the ball. Although in touchdowns, ETN's got 2-1. Behind that, they don't really have that much.
Let's say Davis is an okay player. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know if people around the league, unless you followed his story, like know if Basil Tutin's. He's not exactly a household name. You know what I mean?
Agreed. He's got 15 receptions, right? And he's more of a out of the backfield than running back. At least that's what it seems how they use him. It's kind of a push, but I'm giving the nod to our Jags because of LaQuint Allen and because of Tutin combined, and then ETN.
Sure. I got no issue with that.
But
I mean,
Breece Hall's a really good back.
He's good, but he's not having that kind of year. And some of it, you know, sometimes it's the offense in general just doesn't give you enough threat in the passing game. You know, what is the offensive line doing? But you got to think, man, there were plenty of reports they probably could have gotten a third-round pick.
I know.
For Breece Hall.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess, you know, another third-round pick added to the pile. Does that move the needle when you've got a good young playmaker? Yeah. But running back seems to be the last position you need to worry about when you're a team that's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their shelf life doesn't last that long, and by the time you get good, you're probably on to the next guy anyway.
Well, and plus you got to run the ball a lot when you have poor quarterback play. You know, it's just part of the deal.
You do, but also when you are behind a lot, you can't stay.
True.
You know, like it lessens the value of that guy.
Like they're already at a point that if you're just working the back half of your roster at the running back position, so what? Like, that's the guy that you need to know, can we rely on this guy going into next year or not? Like, that's more important at this point for the Jets to figure out than what is the future of Breece Hall and a Jets uniform.
We don't know what they actually got offered, right? I mean, there's some I talked to some Kansas City reporters because they were one of the teams that was looked at. It was like, hey, if we could get him in here, and I think they felt like the Jets were asking too much. So who knows? But you know, and they do have a lot of pay. They have 5 first-rounders in the next 2 years. So it's not like they're short on draft capital.
No, right.
All right, so running back check, going to ETN and company over Breece Hall in a fairly close one. The pass catchers, wide receivers, and tight ends, combine them all together, Tommy.
Well, as you guys know, Garrett Wilson's not there. So
so that's a big factor, right?
Time. Mason Taylor's a good tight end. He's got some numbers, not per catch. Brenton has a per catch and just more down the field type plays than him. But as far as wide, I mean, the two guys just got there, 4 or 5 weeks
Mitchell
ago.
and John Mechie.
Right, Mechie the third, and then Adonai was a Texas guy, wasn't he? Mitchell?
He was.
Adonai?
No, he was.
What's his name?
Adonai,
sorry.
They call him AD sometimes, but he was with the Colts.
Yeah.
And
no,
he
I
went
knew that.
in the
I
Sauce
thought he
Gardner
came out
deal.
of Texas.
Oh, yeah, no, came out of Texas, yes.
Yeah, the college. So
he was he a first or just an early second?
Thought first.
Their first-round pick, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And they gave up on him.
Yeah.
Just kind of like a throw-in that deal. He scored his first touchdown of his career. Was it last week? I think he got
against Atlanta. He had a nice game. He had like 8 for 100 something.
But in every other game, he's got like a combined 4 catches.
Correct.
Combined.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Mechie, his only game, he got there around the same time. He had a 6 for 65, 1 touchdown game against Baltimore, and that he hasn't done too much. I'm giving us guys the check.
Yeah, I think this is
pretty
a slam
easy.
dunk, easy one here.
Easy
I mean,
one
those
there.
guys
I was just trying to lay it out.
No, I got you. They're unproven.
I did my homework. That's all.
I had Brian Costello of the New York Post on Wednesday when Tony was out, and you know, I asked him if those guys, Mitchell and Mechie, can be a part of a turnaround for the, going in the future. Are they going to be key part of the depth chart? Maybe Mitchell. He didn't think Mechie was going to really.
Yeah.
You know, he's a target out of necessity at the moment is kind of how he felt.
Mechie was the guy out of Bama who had the ankle in the championship game, right? He played through it. I thought he was going to, and then he got sick, right, with the Texans. Did he have
yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe he can.
Who knows? I mean, I'm just telling you what
talented.
his opinion was. I haven't followed Mechie closely. But all right, so 3 checks for the Jags. Final one on the offensive side is the O-lines.
Yeah.
Tommy, how do you see them matching up?
Well, I tell you what, their O-line hasn't had a good year at all, but you got to wonder with the changes in quarterbacks, how does that play into it? They've given up a lot of sacks. They've given up a lot of hits. Way more than we have. They got 47 sacks, given up 103 quarterback hits combined We're at 32 and 66. If you want a comparison,
that's give that number again. The quarterback hits
103 quarterback hits,
103 compared to 66.
We have 66.
Jags have done a really good job though in that category in a lot of games, right? There have been like games like Seattle where Trevor got knocked around, but they've had numerous games where he's been hit one or no times. You know,
absolutely, including last week,
right,
which was big. Anyway, so our O-line gets it. You know, it's interesting. I was trying to look for my notes.
No, I love your pages of notes there.
I've got a few. Serious. Yeah. Well, as we know, like there are two tackles we thought were going to be good, like Membo coming out of Missouri, like their first-round pick. Now I haven't watched him, so I think
he's been pretty good because I've heard that he's
the strongest out of the point.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Fashanu the year before out of Penn State, we thought he was going to be
Elijah Vera Tucker hasn't been able to stay healthy.
No, that's right.
You know, and he could be potentially a beast. You know, they gave up on Mekhi Becton. I mean, they had a lot of pieces that,
that's right,
had they all stayed healthy and played up to their potential, could have been one of the best lines.
You thought
in the league.
It was going to be, but for some reason they've pretty much struggled. Overall, their run game, I told you what Breece Hall averages. You know, he's a majority workhorse. So I'm going our O-line. I think our O-line's just been playing really well, especially the last 2 weeks.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. And I think this O-line's got, pretty good interchangeable depth at the top.
Yeah.
Couple of spots in terms of reserves. If you've got to play Cole Van Lanen at any spot, I don't think anybody. It's interesting. Listen, I heard Ryan O'Halloran yesterday, and I think Mike DeRocco agreed with this when he was on with us, that they both think that Walker Little will start if he is healthy. I don't know if he'll be healthy this week. I know he's got to clear the concussion protocol officially. We'll get your thoughts on that when we come back. We got to take a quick time out here. Tom's tail of the tape, giving the clean sweep to the Jags. On the offensive side, what about defense and special teams, which Liam Cohen noted the Jets have a very good unit there. We'll get into that coming up on the other side and get Tom's thoughts on Cole Van Lanen and making a push maybe to take over that left tackle spot sooner rather than later. You're listening to Jaguars Today. Keep it right here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Jaguars Today for the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios.
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Give a unique gift this holiday season with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Make your own product in the store with over 90 fragrances at Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jax Beach.
Family's here. Ready for a perfect holiday?
Honey, the toilet's overflowing.
What? Now? With everyone here?
The sink's backed up too. Cool, it's like a water park in here.
Great, best holiday ever.
Don't panic, just call Duck Duck Rooter. They'll fix it before we're swimming in mashed potatoes.
Got a holiday plumbing disaster? Call Duck Duck Rooter, your local plumbing pros. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about being a peacemaker. Friends, so often we can only want to help people who are in our inner circle. But God never had inner circles. The world was his inner circle, and he's depending on us to make a difference and to leave our mark in this life. So go out today receiving his peace and then sharing it with the world.
To hear more inspirational messages by Reverend Dr. Nicholas Lowe, please visit our website at stjohnthedivine.com.
I'm Frank Frangie for Ricketts Electric. Any good lineup needs power. When we needed power at the Bragan Baseball Complex and all the fields we have at Fort Family Park, we trusted Ricketts Electric. You're going to love these guys. The Ricketts family has been providing commercial and residential electric service for years. Call my friend Zach today at 904-320-5960. You can also find them on Facebook and at rickettselectric.com. Ricketts Electric, the city's best power connection. Call them today at 904-320-5960.
This is Hayes Carline for First Florida Credit Union. I bank with First Florida Credit Union because I trust them.
I can always count on them when it comes to the vast services they provide. The online banking services are outstanding. So easy to use, depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Every year we have gentlemen come in with the same problem. They just don't know what to buy their wife for Christmas. Well, one thing we can start off telling them is they've come to the right place because at Underwoods it's been our business since 1928 to keep in our stores what ladies want to own. We have a professional credentialed staff that'll treat you the way you expect to be treated, and they can really help solve your problem. We have North Florida's finest collection of diamond jewelry, an extensive collection of pearls. You might be interested in seeing some of the hot new designer jewelry pieces from names like David Yurman, John Hardy, or Roberto Coin. If it's a watch you want, we carry Rolex and other watches that are considered the best. And the one thing you'll love and she'll recognize is the hand-wrapped silver package with a satin ribbon our gifts come in. So make this a Christmas to remember at Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Jags fans, arrive on time. The smartest way to get to the bank on game day is the JTA's Game Day Express, sponsored by the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. There are 5 pickup locations. Get your $10 pass on the MyJTA mobile app. Visit jtafla.com for details.
You lost your swing. We got to go find it.
It's your Saturday morning swing adjustment.
Grip it and rip it.
Get the golf tips and talk to take your game to the next level. The Edwin Watts Golf Hour. Saturday mornings at 10 on 1010XL. 1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Work it, make it, do it. Makes us all better, faster, stronger.
Tom McManus. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service on 1010XL.
The Jets are so bad, they just want to kiss you. Just like Joe Namath. That's a reference to Joe Namath. He didn't want to hear about the team struggling.
I tell you, you want to go down memory lane? When Joe came into Radio Row in Miami.
That was a badass moment. It really was.
It was packed. It was Friday, right?
Yes.
Or Thursday? It was
I think it was Friday.
Super packed.
All green, Kelly green suit.
Yes.
Right? Like or the
tan.
Jets green. Oh, totally.
Looked unbelievable.
Fresh off the tanning bed. No question about it.
Totally.
And
the room stopped. Not the room. It wasn't a room. It was like
it's
arena,
like a convention center.
Like a convention center.
The whole place.
Yeah.
It's like
stopped.
Yeah,
Here
only
comes
time
Joe.
we'd ever seen him was that one time. The only time that I'm aware that he came in I've covered 14 Super Bowls. Yeah. And that was the only time that I saw Namath.
That was incredible.
There. It really was. Yeah. And he just
and we interviewed him.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And he had on the Super Bowl ring, which was tiny.
Yep.
Right? Super Bowl 3. And I asked him, is that the ring? I mean, that's probably the most iconic ring because that was the most iconic moment of the guarantee at that time and what that meant.
Yeah.
And he's
in
like,
Miami.
He's like, yeah, and he just took it off and dropped it in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. You know,
that was sweet.
Yeah, it was a good time for sure. But you know, some people have suggested the Jets are so bad, Namath might think about suiting up this weekend. As a matter of fact, how many years has it been since he has been out of the league? Tony?
I wonder how recently an NFL fan has to have been born that they just don't believe the Jets have ever won a Super Bowl. Like, even if you tell them, they're like, no way.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
That's so long ago now.
It really is. Thanks a lot. I was alive.
When,
Super Bowl 3 is a
we
long
played them in '98,
Uh-huh.
and they went to the championship game.
Yeah,
That was
I
the
was talking about that
divisional.
with Double D just the other day. Was in here with me. Yeah, they ended up
shouldn't have
losing
lost
to
it.
Denver. And
right.
that this year, Vinny Testaverde had like 29 touchdowns and 4 picks, something like that. I mean, which for Vinny was a phenomenal season.
And Curtis Martin.
Had Curtis Martin. Yep, they lost to the Denver Broncos.
Okay, I remember that now.
I want to say Keith Byers was one of the backs on that team.
He was with New England in '96 because I hit him. He was their fullback. In the AFC
like a
Championship
pass catching. Like they used to throw the ball to him a lot.
Yeah,
out of the backfield. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, but
they don't have that now.
Jags have had some playoff matchups with the Jets. couple of times in the early days. So, okay.
Good times roll.
Let's smack them around like the playoff team we are destined to be this year. Tommy McManus gives the Jags a check mark on quarterback, running back, pass catchers, offensive line. Basically, the entirety of the offense tilting in favor of the Jaguars. Let's run through defensively here, Tom, how you see it. Again, no Quinnen Williams in the mix here. That would have made things interesting.
Different.
But when you match up these defensive lines, what do you see?
Well, I see a much more complete defensive line with our Jaguars. Look, they drafted Jermaine, kid out of Florida State, Johnson, right?
Yeah.
He's been okay. He's got 3.5 sacks, nothing earth-shattering. McDonald, I remember him coming out of Iowa State.
McDonald.
Yeah, he jumped up the boards, I remember. I never watched him play, so...
He has a game here or there. He was a highly regarded guy coming out as a pass rusher.
Of course.
I think he's had some injury issues.
Yeah. Well, he's got 7 sacks, but 4 came against Cleveland.
Right.
He's been shut down as of late.
Right.
As far
He
as
pops
production.
up every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm going Jags. I mean, they're my pick with the way Josh Hines-Allen has been playing. He's really upped his game. I'm glad to see that Armstead's back in. He's been good this year. Trayvon, look, I know he doesn't have the sack numbers, but he's still very, very active making plays. So I'm going checkmark Jaguars on that one. Interesting, the I can't pronounce Tufele.
Tufele, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 4.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. 4 former Jags are on the Jets.
Quincy Williams is
Lazard.
Right.
Cisco's out, but he's on. He's on
Lazard counts, I guess. Right. Did he ever make it off the practice squad here?
I don't know that question.
I don't know if he did.
Yeah. Him and Rodgers had it going on for a little bit.
They did. That's how he ended up in New York. Yeah. Basically,
from Green Bay to New York.
They signed Lazard, I think, to placate Aaron Rodgers, and Lazard's still collecting that money.
Yeah, he was never active for a game.
Didn't think so. Didn't think so. And you lose guys like that. It happens. And people, oh my gosh, how did we let this happen? Well, he probably, I'm going to guess, wouldn't have had the same results playing without Aaron Rodgers that he did when he was playing with Aaron Rodgers. In terms of numbers. All right, linebacker, Tom, who gets it?
Linebacker, I'm going with us, but they've got a really good one in Jamie Sherrod. It's interesting. So I read today where Foye, with over 100 tackles and 10 pass breakups. Did I pronounce his name wrong? You're giving me a funny look. Anyway, let me go to Foye.
Okay.
First player since 2019, middle backer to do that. Now this guy, his last name's
Sherwood.
Sherwood, what'd I say?
Like
Sherrod?
the forest.
I'm sorry, Sherwood.
It's all right.
He's pretty close too. He's got more tackles at 126, 8 pass breakups. So that's a good one-on-one between the two. Of course, I think Foye is just having a great year. But then you throw in Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd puts it over the top.
No doubt. And I like guard deck too. I think our trio of linebackers is going to be tough to beat. I really do. So they get the check mark. That was not a look. Quincy Williams is a good player.
He is a good player.
He's a good player.
I wish it had worked out here because he's been a really good player for them. It's interesting because he at one point this year tweeted out or posted on social media that he lost his job, that he was demoted.
That's right.
And I think it was the Kiko Malagoa. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. It's not a household name, but I think he was ready to kind of take his spot, and then he got hurt, and they put Williams back in the lineup, and he's played really well ever since. Sometimes I guess you need to have that fire lit on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so linebackers, Jags. Tommy, defensive backs.
Defensive backs. I mean, listen, overall, they're not bad against the pass in terms of how many yards they give up.
0 interceptions.
Zero. I know.
Hard to believe.
I know. So you think about this, and then I know how Liam was trying to just be nice, like, yeah, but they're sticky. They got pass breakups. So like we did with quarterback hits, let's look at PBUs.
Right, let's get some we got pressures. We were close.
Yeah,
that same thing.
Right, exactly. So 58 pass breakups for them and 0 interceptions. They've given up 20 pass touchdowns as a defense, okay? In comparison, we have 15 interceptions to their 0,
Crazy.
82 pass breakups to their 58, and then we've given up 2 more pass TDs than them. So I'm going with us.
You'd give up a couple more touchdowns for 15 interceptions.
Absolutely.
No question about it, right?
It's really hard. There's, they got some players. I mean, their safeties are pretty decent. Malachi Moore, Tony Adams are okay. I don't know. I think we're going to do pretty well in the back end. We're going to go with them. I got the Jags.
All right, special teams.
Special teams is where the Jets win. And I'll tell you why. Because the return game is very close, if not a little bit tilted their way, but pretty close. Nick Folk, the kicker, is pretty phenomenal. He's 2 away from hitting 200 for the Jets. He's the second one in history to do it. Name the other one.
O'Brien.
No.
Who?
Kicker. Pat Leahy. Pat Leahy.
That's
Pat
what
Leahy.
I've said O'Brien. That's who I.
Right. You meant
You
Leahy,
got me.
the Irish guy.
You got me. You're right. The Irish guy.
Anyway, so he needs 2 more field goals to get 200. Their punter, Austin McNamara, if you want to compare, 43.5 net and 24 inside the 20. I have our guy Logan down. He's 41.9 net and 16 inside the 20. So anyway, they've got a really good returner in Isaiah Williams, and he's good. He's got a couple touchdowns.
And we don't know if Parker Washington's playing.
And if P. Wash is playing, correct.
All right, where are you going here?
Anyway, I'm going Jets. They're going to get the check mark on that one. And just so you don't get upset between Cam and Nick, but Nick Folk, 23 of 24, 6 of 7, 50 plus.
Pretty good.
That's better than what
Cam Little's got as much range as anybody, but that's going to come into play once or twice a year.
Yeah, Cam's 5 of 7, so he's just one more.
Very good as well. All right,
it's
Liam
so
Cohen.
funny to me that we're going through this tail of the tape, and the Jets are at a point where we're like, well, we may have an edge in special teams.
Hey,
Like, how many years?
I got it. The Jets are so bad.
Right. Like, how many years with the
supposed to say,
Jaguars
how
did we
bad
do
are
that
they?
exact same thing?
Let's do it again. I dropped the ball. What do you got?
The Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
That they're only getting a special teams check in the tail of the
I
tape.
guarantee you their return man and punter might be in their top 5 players right now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's
All right,
that
Liam
kind of
Cohen
team.
versus Aaron Glenn. We got to move along here. All right, Liam, what's this? Call
He's
it at
great.
that.
We
And
love Liam.
we got to. I didn't forget. I want to get your thoughts on Cole Van Lannon. So let's do that when we come back and how he's been playing in this offensive line moving forward. We've got our X factors for this game coming up as well. Keys to victory next hour. If you want to be a part of the conversation, 641-1010 gets you on board. This is Jaguars Today on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Jaguars Today from the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios of 1010XL. Find Florida Gators basketball on 1010XL.
It's the Orange Bowl Basketball Classic. The Gators get George Washington Saturday at 2 on 1010XL.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Hey folks, Frank Frangie here for Lee & Kate's Glass. Now with the holidays coming, it's time to update that dated-looking bathroom setup and give yourself the gift of a gorgeous new frameless shower with big, sexy glass you spend every morning and night in that bathroom. A new shower enclosure from Lee & Kate's Glass will look fantastic and make your bathroom feel like a luxurious spa. You'll love it. You deserve it. Request a free in-home consultation. Visit leeandkatesglass.com.
You're gonna see a big difference.
If you're looking to deck the halls, Jacksonville Flower Market off Beach and Southside has holiday decor, centerpieces, garlands, and Christmas trees. Make your day merry with 10% off your holiday purchase at Jacksonville Flower Market.
You can't go inside your home team's locker room, so Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline goes there for you.
Work on three, 1, 2, 3, Hayes Carline here. Find my blog at 1010XL.com.
Brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing, where quality and experience count.
What's happening, beautiful people? It's your main man, E to the T here. And cool air, open trails, and that perfect Florida winter sunshine, woo! It's the season to get outside and explore Clay County. From Christmas parades and hometown festivals to holiday markets and local theater shows, holiday magic is lighting up every corner of Clay County. Get outside, get moving, and get active. Come see everything happening this season at exploreclay.com. That's exploreclay.com.
Hey, I'm Tony from Tony D's Pizza. People ask me all day long, is it the water that makes the difference? Well, yes and no. Even water can't make a good pizza. It's the ingredients, too. The best tomatoes, the best flour, and the best cheese. Oh, and a lot of love. Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, I'm worried.
You? Really? About what?
Well, I like to have a little seasonal potluck. You know, invite some friends and neighbors and guys from the office. But if the food gets spicy and the party gets rocking and that old toilet in the two-piece can't handle the traffic, well, what if my drain backs up right in the middle of everything?
Dude, imagine you're wearing my sunglasses.
Okay. Shoomp. Whoa.
If you're planning to host a holiday party and a blocked household drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, call us and tell us. The drain clearing experts at Bueller Air & Plumbing will unclog your drain for free.
You do that for free?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, but for free?
The holidays can get pretty hectic. If a clogged drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Ho, ho, ho! When I need gifts for special people, I go to Tobacco Cove at 3849 Bay Meadows Road. They have everything you need to make Christmas as special as they are. Find the finest in limited cigars, pipes and pipe tobacco, and the accessories that make life easier like humidors, cutters, and lighters. And don't forget Lampe Bergère fragrance lamps. So, take my advice and go to Tobacco Cove, 3849 Bay Meadows Road, and make this Christmas one they'll remember.
The Golf Club of Southampton has big plans for 2026, renewing the greens plus plenty more. But right now's the time to take advantage of member opportunities before the big renovation. Now until the end of December, you can join and save $1,500 off their initiation fee, plus $500 back in a gift card with a 12-month commitment. All the details are at golfsouthampton.com. Playability for every skill level and a huge practice area to hone your game. Lock in now and enjoy membership privileges at the Golf Club of Southampton.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Tom McManus, brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service on 1010XL.
All right, the New York Jets are so bad that they have considered putting up bail money and taking a stab at Mark Sanchez for Sunday. And plays on several levels right there. You know, because it's very timely. Do I need to explain it to you? All those different reasons.
You know.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but if you do want a shot at winning a pair of tickets, go see the Jags host the Jets on Sunday. Hit us up on the text line, and it's kind of like match game. You got to fill in the blank, and here you go. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
How bad are
Thank
they,
you,
guys? The New York Jets are so bad that blank. And you fill in the blank, and that's what we're looking for. The most creative, the one that we deem the winner, and all results and decisions by the panel will be final. We'll come up with a winner a little bit later on in the program. Courtesy, we'll put it on Dylan Denmark. By the way, rains tonight, Coach
yes, sir.
Denmark?
Rains, Miami Northwestern, 7:30. I don't know if you saw last night on TikTok. Well, I saw on TikTok and Instagram. I know you're in the mean streets over there.
Yeah.
Northwestern, they dropped a diss track last night.
Oh, a diss track.
Yeah.
What?
The alumni did. So, they I think if you would respect the other opponent, that you probably wouldn't have done that, but we'll see.
So they're throwing some Reigns disrespect out there.
They're saying belt to butt tonight.
Well,
yeah,
that's kind of what we've been saying about the Jets all week, but this is Reigns playing for the championship. This is not the Super Bowl.
Was that the name of the track?
No, I don't know the name of the track.
Butt. That'd be a pretty good track, actually. That'd be the clean version, right?
Mm-hmm.
The radio edit.
Correct. Yeah,
right
I would have played it coming back from break, but there was a lot of cuss words.
Give me a thought, Coach Denmark. Can Reigns pull off. Would it be considered an upset? I mean,
I think it would be.
Yeah.
I think Miami, because Miami beat them last year 41-0.
Ooh.
And Miami is pretty good. They got like all their main pieces from last year too. But Reigns is a lot better this year. Reigns is a lot better this year than they were last year. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a good game.
Bring your belts, Reigns.
Yeah.
All right, and maybe return the favor.
And last year that game, like the whole FIU stadium, like Tony was there the other day, it was packed out.
Was it?
All Miami Northwestern because it's in Miami. But
it is that.
So
it's all right.
We'll see.
You know what? It'll be that much sweeter if Reigns comes away with the state championship.
Go watch the movie 300 right before kickoff.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love that movie.
Oh, it's great.
It's a phenomenal movie. Makes me want to get a bunch of anabolic steroids going. Just a couple of cycles and see what I can do.
Get some elephants.
Get a few elephants. Right. Just go, marching across the Middle East.
Obscene six-pack, pretty much required to be cast in that movie.
It's kind of crazy, but it really is a fun movie. And is it that or the sequel with the chest kick into the pit?
No, that's the original.
The original?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what started the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Kicked
This
him
is
into the
madness.
pit.
Yeah. And then madness?
Yeah.
This is Sparta.
All right, Tommy.
Good kick.
This is Cole Van Lanen.
Yeah.
What are you seeing? And compared to what you've seen from Walker Little, and I mean, Liam Cohen admitted the other day he's played well enough to be a starter.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you necessarily. So you can make the case that hey, we have 6 or 7 guys who are good enough to be starters, right? So in your opinion, what is the benefit to putting Cole Van Lanen in as opposed to keeping his versatility available on the bench?
It's not like I don't think it's a simple answer. Although my answer would be I'd keep Cole at left tackle.
Okay.
But Liam. Look, it's been Walker got hurt in Tennessee, and then it's the next game, right? So it's not like it's been 5 weeks or 6 weeks or a while. It's like basically a game and a half. But I do think he's better. But I don't know how much better, but I do think he's better. I think Walker Little has improved this year. I do. The problem I have with Walker is that he does give up hits to the QB too many times, especially in critical moments, I think. Whatever that is, it is. I think Cole settles it down a little bit. But here's the problem. You don't want to send a message to your team that, you're out a game, the backup plays well, and he's not a backup because he started another play, but he plays well for your position, and now you're not starting anymore. Mm-hmm. The message, though, is, look, they're in jumbo. Like, I thought I heard 21% of the time, which almost leads the...
Talking about extra offensive linemen
extra
on the field.
line. So it's not like whoever isn't starting. Now, we all want to start. Trust me, I know better than anybody. You all want to start. But you're going to be needed, whether that's Walker coming off the bench or Cole coming off the bench or whoever else to help out with that extra offensive line. I kind of feel like go with the hot hand. Like if it was a quarterback or running back. But then again, it's really one game, one and a half games.
Right. If Cole Van Lanen goes out there this week and Jermaine Johnson gets him twice for a sack, then you flipping back and forth?
Right.
So, I do think if you're going to do that, that's got to be like the commitment that we think that this is not just a
one-time
blip
thing.
on the radar.
No, he's our guy and we're sticking with him. I don't think they're there yet. The more I talk about it out loud, I feel like that probably Walker will get the nod. But, man, I hate having Cole not in the lineup somewhere because I think he brings a good edge, some nastiness. He's shown that he's very athletic. I always knew he could play right guard and right tackle. I always felt like that was not going to be a problem for him at all. But left tackle, I didn't know. But he's shown he's got the feet, he's got the hands. He's got a nice natural lean into the defender, which just is a good position to be in when you're attacking with your hands or, absorbing them coming into you. Where I think, Walker gets
Get a
walked
little
back.
upright.
Yeah, he gets a little walk back from time to time or beat on the inside. So I think it's a really tough call. I'm not going to be shocked if it's Walker getting the nod. But if I had the call and there was no political strings to it, you know what I mean? And there are because Walker's paid and, Cole's not. There is some political things there.
But they didn't decide that.
I know.
As well.
It's not their extension.
And look, they paid why does his name escape me? The receiver we signed from Washington.
Oh, De'Ami Brown.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's been for De'Ami Brown. I couldn't recall his name instantly.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, they paid him $10 million bucks, and they're like, you know what? Tim Patrick's playing better. We're going to play him.
He's a better target for Trevor, and it's showing to be. So I would start Cole, but I get if they're gonna start Walker.
Yeah, it's what you think that's where the lean is right now.
Think of the message it sends, right? And then what do you say to Wingard? Like, Antonio Johnson's been playing really good football. Yeah, are you sitting him and let him be the guy that comes off the bench? You know what I mean? I don't think you should.
At least with the safeties, they play a lot of
they
three
rotate
safety and rotate, right? So it's not like one guy is going to play every little bit. Like if you're a starting offensive lineman, you're never coming off the field if you're healthy, right? Unless you have a setback health-wise. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
The New York Jets are so bad that Raines High School would be favored in New York by 6.
Ooh,
not bad. And that's not a shot at Raines, by the way. It's a shot at the Miami. Is it Northwestern? Is that who they're playing? I know so much about high school football. Go
They're
Raines.
good. Is what you know.
That is what I'm
Both
told.
teams
That's
are
what
good.
I'm told,
Yeah.
not what I know. All right, let's be clear about that. All right, 1 hour in the books. We'll come back. We'll give you an X factor for the Jacksonville Jaguars for this week. We'll get the keys to victory coming up. We got today's 10-10 take and more in hour number 2. You're listening to Jaguars Today on 1010XL and 92.5 FM. Hey, folks, Mike Dempsey here for Apex Roofing and Contracting. I met with the team recently, and they're really just happy with the way things have been going for them. And they understand, even in a tough economic year, it's important to be appreciative of their customers, and they wanted me to say thank you. Apex is locally owned. They truly appreciate every homeowner and business owner who trusts them with roof repairs, replacements, or construction projects all year long. So for the entire Apex crew and from me, happy holidays to all of our listeners, customers, and clients. And remember, for quality work from a team that cares about our community, that's apexroofingfl.com.
Jaguars Today for the renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios. Sometimes the secret weapon is the special team.
He's got a big leg. He's got a career-long.
After the game, pump up the Superior Plumbing Special Teams Player of the Game. Sealed by Superior Plumbing and Pipelining on 1010XL.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop special deals. Order a 100-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX20 and get $20 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX20 for $20 off a 100-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Ready to take your gift giving to the limit? Hey, I'm Ben Kay, owner of Gotham City Limit, your local comic shop, inviting you to stop by and see how we can help this holiday season. From comics to collectibles, community, and more, visit GothamCityLimit.com and always take it to the limit.
Share your voice anytime on the 1010XL text line.
Are you serious? Installed by Lifetime Flooring.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
If you can't call or email, text us. 641-1010.
Awaken 180 weight loss. Awaken 180 weight loss. Hacker here for the best weight loss program that I've ever been on. You know, I hear some of my friends telling me about this medication they're on, or that medication they're on, or this shot they're taking. And I stop them and say, well, wait a minute. I lost over 100 pounds doing it the all-natural way with Awaken 180 weight loss. There was no medications. There was no shot once a week. There was the coaching I received from Awaken 180. There's the plan they put me on, and you see the results. Over 100 pounds of weight loss in less than a calendar year. The coaching I got was phenomenal. Not only did it help me lose the weight, it's helping me keep the weight off now that I'm in the maintenance program. Awaken 180 is the best weight loss program I've ever been on, and I tried them all. Go to awaken180weightloss.com, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Well, now you can. This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee, just an hour north of Jacksonville in Folkston. With only 250 cabins at full build-out, it's a rare chance to live off-grid, but not alone, in a community grounded in nature, food, and purpose. The amenities include a 2,300-acre hunting lease. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental. With light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
Are you searching for a career in the HVAC industry? Florida Home AC is looking for an A team. Full-time positions for qualified individuals to train for HVAC service technicians, install mechanics, and sales consultants. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and click on careers to find out more. We're talking great compensation, a 5-day work week, no downtime in the off-season, and a company-provided vehicle. Check it all out at FloridaHomeAC.com/career. That's FloridaHomeAC.com/career. Equal opportunity employer.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. I think I'm some kind of football prophet.
Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is your local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. The JTA Game Day Express is back. Save gas and avoid parking hassles as the Jaguars take on the Jets this Sunday. You can let them do the driving with 5 convenient locations and passes starting at just $10 on the MyJTA app. To learn more, visit jtafla.com. 59 degrees at 11:02. Time and 10 brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. He's number 55.
Tom McManus.
Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service. On 1010XL.
Jets can't wait to get to the club so they can bob their head to this banger right there. What is the one you came up with?
You, me, you.
You? Who, me? Yeah, no, Tom. Should we?
You said, Kershaw.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
Do it your way.
The Jets are so bad that they're going to roll out the wrong Brady and expect him to cook. I get it. A little play on Brady Cook's name right there. It's not terrible. You know, if you have to think about it, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I get where that could be funny. The Jets are so bad, the Statue of Liberty keeps turning her back on them. The Jets are so bad that having actual gangrene is better than being a Jets fan. I think that one's been around for ever. Pretty much the entire existence of the Jets post 1969-70 time. We did find a good one. I'm not going to say what it is because we all agreed, that might be the winner right there.
So far.
Yeah, so far. Keep them coming in. I mean, we've gotten scores of them this morning. And what we're doing, again, fill in the blank, match game style. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
So close. That New York Jets are so bad that blank. Right. And that's it. And the best answer, the answer we deem to be the cleverest or whatever the case may be, will score a pair of tickets to go see the Jags destroy the Jets, hopefully, this weekend. All right. You ready for today's 10-10 take, Coach Denmark? Let's do it.
10-10 take. Now, Mike Dempsey's 10-10 take. Brightened up by First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
All right, I want to double dip on the 10-10 take because we are going to do X Factor player coming up here in a second, so I'll add that, kind of tag that on the back. But I will say that all this kidding around, I don't think the Jaguars are sitting around going, the Jets are so bad that, we're going to name our score. I don't think that Liam Cohen's going to allow that mindset to happen. And again, going back to what's been a partial theme of the week is that loss to Houston really became a focal point, kind of galvanized them. This is what your focus is. If you ever think you figured it out, just remember how bad you felt after that fourth quarter collapse when you're up 19 points. Don't let it happen again. They haven't lost a game since. I don't think that they're going to do that with the New York Jets this week. So I do think the Jags are going to take care of their business and show up. But I think the key for that, and we'll get the keys to victory later, but I just think start fast, right? Take their will away from them early. The longer you let a team hang around, the more they believe that, hey, we might be able to pull this thing off. You're halfway through the third quarter, and it's a 3-point game, 3-score game, I'll take.
Yeah, we need a first-round knockout, Mike Tyson style.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
Right?
Knock their ass out. And let's call it.
Let's Tyson bum rush the middle of the. He didn't need no robe. He didn't need a robe. Just come out there robeless and then go beat him in the center of the ring. But for today's X Factor player, all right, I'm going to go first if you don't mind, and if you do, that's okay. I'm going with Basil Tootin. And what this represents to me is I want to see a lot of Basil Tootin and LaQuint Allen, because I do think that this is a game that you can take a little pressure off Travis Etienne. He doesn't have to carry the whole load. We saw Jalen Wright come off the bench for 24 carries last week. Devon Achane averaged like 13 yards a pop when he was in there. You can run it down this team's throat. And if you get up on them early and you take their will away, you can lean into that all afternoon long. So for me, it's not that they need Basil Tootin. It's more a reflection of if Basil Tootin can get 12 to 15 touches in this game, that means they've executed their game plan and they probably taken a little bit of an easy afternoon on Travis Etienne. Give him about 15 carries, but this is not a game he should be running to the ground. This is a game in the third and fourth quarter, you want to keep that clock rolling as much as possible. So I'm going to make Basil my X-Factor player.
I'll make a guy that's been kind of an invisible man for the Jags the last couple of years, but seems to have been coming on this season back to the form that we saw him in early in his career, and especially here in the last month or so. Devon Hamilton's been really good.
Yeah.
You know, as the nose for this football team. We talk a lot about the Jaguars' stats against the run this year. It's one of the reasons that they have that is Devon is doing the job in the middle of that defensive line as the nose tackle. I do think Breece Hall is the most threatening part of whatever the Jets are going to be bringing here. So I do think from that perspective, they need Devon to have another one of those kind of days. I expect it from him. But as far as an X factor, to take away the only X factor I think that the Jets have in their hand in Breece Hall, you know, to try to take over this game, I would say Devon Hamilton as the X for the Jags.
Okay, Tommy?
Mine's more, if I can, more of a unit, and it's special teams. It's the coverage units. I'm kind of concerned that the Jets are going to beat us in special teams, which I know everyone's like, yeah, but that's special teams. But it is one of three, and they've returned kickoff for a touchdown. They had a 99-yarder from a guy named Nwangwu or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's not the first kick returner. He's the second. The first one's Isaiah Williams, and he is really good. He's a really good punt returner as well. He's got 2 scores, and he's averaging about 15 yards per punt return. I talked about Nick Folk. So those long-range field goals, if our offense sputters and they get field goals, we don't want them to hurt. And then, look, the punter puts them inside the 20, 24 times. It's pretty good compared to our 16 of Logan Cook, who we think's an unbelievable punter. So, that special teams, don't let them beat you on Sunday.
Yeah, special teams kind of like turnovers, right? It's something you don't, that the typical person thinking about a game doesn't account for to that degree, right? Yeah. And all of a sudden you get a muff punt, you get that big 40-yard return, flips the field. Yep. It could be anything that happens. And you're going to probably need several of those plays if you're the Jets. I don't think they can line up and go toe-to-toe offensively and defensively with this team for 60 minutes.
But a big return can spark them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Look, they've won 3 games. It's not like they're winless this year. Yeah. I mean, it is the NFL, man. These are NFL players. And again, Brady Cook is going to be as motivated as anybody to be in his playbook this week and try to surprise the hell out of you. You don't have any NFL film on the guy,
right?
So
coming off the bench,
I mean, you got a little bit off the bench last week, but you really don't know what they're going to try to lean into here with him with a full week of starter reps. So we'll see how it goes. I do think the Jags will handle their business here. The New York Jets are so bad that Fireman Ed has turned into an arsonist. Since somebody on the text, I mean, took a dark turn on old Fireman Ed back in the day. All right,
wait a minute. I got some breaking news.
Oh.
I got the saber-toothed tiger on hold.
What?
We can put him on the air right now.
Oh, okay. Holiday is checked in. Are you kidding me?
Man, you know what kind of day it is.
Holiday, you stranger, where have you been all our lives, man? Where you been all season?
Man, I want y'all to know one thing. Look here, I done told y'all a long time ago, like last year, that T-Law gonna bring 3 Super Bowls to Duval County. And the only reason why y'all ain't heard from me because I'm out here taking care of the fine people in St. John County and Durbin Park trying to get this hospital together with Miller Electric and WWG.
Well, you know what? That's
All right.
that's a good reason. We need hospitals. We need people that heal the community like you, Holiday. You bring everyone together.
That's right.
And it is the holiday season, so we should have expected to hear from you. What do you make of the year? You have been a very strong Trevor Lawrence supporter. A lot of people are saying he's playing his best football right now. What have you made of the season that he's had so far?
Oh, the season just started. See, what people fail to realize that all T-Law needed was the same spirit of the saber-tooth tiger to coach him. And he found one. It's all in the coaching name. The history of the coach mean a lot. All you got to do is ask Tampa Bay, do we miss coach? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
But right now, guess what? He going to get sharper than, like I told you, the eye of Lee Van Cleef is on him now. And don't be surprised that this week you better see a major, a low arsenal of nothing but bombs, 50 yards, 70 yards, 45 yards. It's over with. I'm building a hospital for the New York Jets. They need a quarterback.
Very well done. Holiday, it's great to hear from you. Do you ever get a weekday off? And we'd love for you to come by and visit us sometime at we got brand new studios.
I got guys out here, man, that already got tickets going to the game. I'm going to the game Sunday. I got to go down there and catch my boy in the morning time around 10:30 and go out there and do some tailgating. We finally getting kind of slow a little bit now. We're trying to get the hospital open because it's a fine facility. Mm-hmm. Anytime you see Silver, Miller, and Gay together, it's the power of Duval.
All right, Holiday.
All right,
well,
man.
We're glad you're fired up. We're glad you're doing the Lord's work out there, building the hospital for all the Jets that are soon to be injured down at the bank on Sunday. We hope you enjoy the game. Don't be a stranger. Have a wonderful holiday season as would befit your name.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to start calling in more often now because you know why? I've been drinking my Maxwell House coffee and eating my own Zar slushes.
Your what slushies? What kind of slushies? I didn't get that.
I don't know. I think he was drinking one while he said the name.
All right. Hey, Holiday, whatever reason is going to prompt you to call in, we would welcome more of this kind of stuff.
Hey, those are my men special. Azar slushes.
All right.
Absolutely. There you go.
Tom said yes, and he's nodding in agreement. Yeah. Holiday, all the best, man.
Hey, look here. The final score,
yes.
41-3 Jaguars.
41-3 Jaguars. All right. And you can get home, fix you up a Mediterranean Cornish hen, and you'll be all set. Give us one loud Duval on the way out, if you don't mind. Sounded like he put his foot. Did you drop your phone down? Yeah. Let's try that again on Duval. Hit us up. Yeah, something's going on. He's holding that phone away from him or whatever. Holiday, we love you.
Yeah,
we
man.
appreciate you. Enjoy the game on Sunday. As we got to take a timeout right here. That was worth delaying the break.
No doubt.
It's always nice to hear from Holiday. So
especially during the holidays.
He's building the hospital, man. Get off the man's back, right? Just get off his back.
Yep.
Brady Cook's going to need somewhere to convalesce after about 4 o'clock on Sunday. All right, we'll come back. We got confidence picks coming up next. Let's predict the 15 games yet to kick off in the NFL. You're listening to Jaguars Today on 1010XL and 92.5 FM. Hey, folks, Mike Dempsey here for big number one Duval Ford, where you know it's truck time. You can check out Duval Ford's huge selection of brand new F-150s. That's America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. Go find out why. Right now, you can drive one home with an incredible 0% financing for 60 months, plus no payments for 90 days. That's right, zero interest, no payments until 2026. Your new F-150 is waiting at big number one Duval Ford. How do you get there? You stop by 1616 Cassett Avenue today or visit Visit DuvalFord.com for big number 1 Duval Ford.
Jaguars today.
For the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios at 1010XL.
The guy you don't want to be busy during the game doesn't wear a helmet.
You gotta fix me.
Keep the team doctor on the sideline.
Listen for the Farah and Farah Injury Update.
Jacksonville.
On 1010XL, the official personal injury law firm of the Jaguars.
Protect what matters most with Liberty Safes. Trusted, secure, and made in America. See them at Noel's Lock and Safe, North Florida's largest safe dealer, where sales, delivery, and installation are all under one roof. Visit the showroom on Blanding Boulevard or go to libertysafesofnorthflorida.com.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for a limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in
Duval! Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Spring will be here before we know it. So give them a call today and upgrade that area that needs it the most. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
You'll get your weekly dose of Miami football on the Hurricane Report.
From South Beach to Jax Beach, stay on A1A for the latest from Miami on the Hurricane Report.
Proudly protected by Performance Painting on 1010XL.
Home is where your story begins. And at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, we're here to make it the healthiest, most comfortable place it could be. Whether it's fresh, clean air, dependable plumbing, or reliable power, we take care of it all. From routine maintenance to state-of-the-art solutions, Donovan keeps your home running smoothly. Because at Donovan, we believe your home isn't just where you live, it's where your health meets comfort. Call Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing at 904-270-COOL or visit us online. Let's make your home healthier, safer, and better together.
Save some money this holiday season and buy pre-owned. That's right, pre-owned. Pre-owned guns, guitars, surfboards, tools, and especially jewelry. Buy big, save bigger at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Your home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville Trust. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
Look around and we know you've got options for gasoline, but those other places, they're not in the business of more. At Shell, that's what you get every day. Members get more rewards, more savings, more special offers. You'll even get 10 cents per gallon off of your first fill when you sign up and save on every fill after that. Choose to get more and more with every drive. Join the Shell Fuel Rewards program today at fuelrewards.com. Offer valid at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com for more information.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality product and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Tom McManus, brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service on 1010XL.
All right, here we go. Confidence picks. We got 15 games to select every week. We pick the winners. All the games that have yet to kick off. We rank them in order of how confident we are in the outcomes. Last week we had 13 games. Most confident outcome was worth 13 points, all the way down to 1. I had the booby prize last week, 5-8 on the week.
You went 5-8?
Went 5-8. I missed a bunch of them, obviously. I missed 8 of them, as a matter of fact. Good for 49 points last week. Tony went 9-4. Throw a little O in the middle, and he went 9-4. Good for 68 points. He did miss his top pick, which was the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yep.
Tommy, you went 10-3.
All right.
Yeah, Jags on top. Seattle, Denver. You missed the Bucks. You missed Cleveland and Tennessee, and you missed Washington. Those were the only ones, and you had 74 points to top the week there, McManus. Tony's got 1,076. I'm at 1,047.5. Tom, you're at 993.5 right now.
So close.
So got 4 weeks to go, and that's where we're at.
Yeah.
15 games.
All right.
You lead off.
You know where I'm starting, baby.
Duval.
Yeah, take it down to Jets.
By the way, everyone's saying Holiday is saying Azar sausage.
Okay.
I'm telling you, through our headsets, we all thought he
that.
said something slushy.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to us.
Yeah.
You know, love
Anyway,
Holiday.
yeah.
Love
Love
Azar
Azar
sausage.
sausage.
Thank you,
Good sausage.
Jinx. Jacksonville, 15 points, Tommy.
Yeah, Seattle 14 at
Yeah.
home, taking down Indy, and 13 Philly at home, taking down the Raiders.
Philadelphia Eagles. Tony.
The Jaguars on top on
Jags
the
on top.
15-point
Hey.
line. Philadelphia over Las Vegas on the 14, and San Francisco over
San
Tennessee.
Fran. All right, I'm going to play a little psychological game.
Oh,
right
do
here.
it, man.
All right.
Do it. Go
I will
crazy.
happily tank confidence pick, but I do have the Jags on top, 15
Okay.
points. All right, Houston on the 14-point line. Let's
Taking a
go.
chance.
Let's
Taking
go,
a chance.
Texans.
Taking a
Let's go,
chance.
Texans. Easy work with the Arizona Cardinals, right? Arizona Cardinals. All right, so I got Houston worth 14. I, too, am taking San Francisco versus Tennessee on the 13-point line. Tom McManus.
Okay, number 12, I got Pitt at home. 11, I got San Fran at home. And 10, I got Cincy at home.
Nice. All right, Cincy over Baltimore. Tony?
12-point line, I'll take Seattle over Indianapolis. 11-point line, Houston over Arizona, and the Bears over Cleveland on the 10.
Chicago. All right, I got Philly on the 12-point line. I'm going Seattle over Indy on the 11, and I am going to go Dallas over Minnesota on Sunday Night Football on the 10-point line. Thomas.
I got Dallas on the 9-point line, Carolina on the road at the 8, and Houston beating zone at 7.
All right, Tony Smith.
9-point line, I got Dallas over Minnesota, Pittsburgh over Miami on the 8, and Carolina over New Orleans on the 7.
All right, I've got the Chicago Bears versus Cleveland at home on the 9-point line. I'm taking Pittsburgh on the 8. Like Tony, I'm taking Kansas City over the LA Chargers at home on the 7. Tom, 6 to go. Your next 3.
Okay, 6 to go. Giants at home at number 6.
New York Giants.
Rams at home at number 5. And number 4, the Green Bay Packers going into Denver.
All right, Tony Smith.
I'll take the New York Giants over Washington on the 6, Rams over Detroit on the 5. It's like there's a repeat in here. And I'll take Baltimore over Cincinnati on the 4.
Cheater. I've got Baltimore on the 6-point line over Cincinnati. I've got Green Bay over Denver on the 5, and I'm taking Carolina on the 4-point line over New Orleans.
That
Final
Cincinnati game, a big points game for you, Tommy.
Big swing, Tommy.
Number 3. Should do her. Should do her. Yep, I got Cleveland with the upset. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It's supposed to be bitter, cold snow, just like load up Quinshon Judkins.
Yep.
And
see what happens.
And go. All right,
There you
Cleveland.
go. Number 2, I got Chargers beating Kansas City. Number 1, I got Buffalo beating New England.
Buffalo. Tony.
3-point line, I got Buffalo over New England. 2-point line, Green Bay over Denver. And on the 1-point line, Chargers over the Chiefs.
All right, I've got the LA Rams on the 3-point line against Detroit. I'm taking the Giants again, like you guys are, on the 2, and I'm taking Buffalo over New England on the 1-point line. I'm doing a lot of wish casting today, with the exception of Houston. I'm trying to put the jinx on them, putting them that high. But the rest of them, I hope Buffalo beats New England. I want the Jags to have a chance to take care of their business and maybe climb the ladder in the AFC. All right, Tom McManus went Duval on top. Jacksonville, he goes Seattle, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, San Fran, Cincinnati, Dallas, Carolina, Houston, the New York Giants, LA Rams, Green Bay, Cleveland, LA Chargers, and Buffalo. That's top to bottom, most to least confident. Tony going Jaguars, Eagles, 49ers, Seahawks, Texans, Bears, Cowboys, Steelers, Panthers, Giants, Rams, Ravens, Bills, Packers, and Chargers. And I will go Jacksonville on the 15, Houston, San Fran, Philly, Seattle, Dallas, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Baltimore, Green Bay, Carolina, LA Rams, New York Giants, Buffalo Bills. Nobody really going crazy outside the box on the picks. It all comes down to where the upsets come and how many points you had invested in that team. So confidence picks wrapped up for another week. We'll break here. We'll come back with some keys to victory for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Tony will take us around the league as well as we continue to motor on towards the noon hour and XL primetime. Jags and the Jets this Sunday. And we'll determine a winner here coming up in our giveaway contest today. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
The New York Jets are so bad that one of these times we'll get that whole thing in sync. The New York Jets are so bad that blank. Text line us an answer to that. Fill in the blank, 641-1010, and we'll determine a winner by the final segment of the show. You're listening to Jaguars Today on 1010XL and 92.5 FM. Hey, folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods. Nice and cool out in the morning. Sometimes that means you want a little warm something in your belly. How about a delicious breakfast sandwich from Dandy? You know what? Maybe you want some cinnamon swirl biscuits. Maybe you want some country sausage. How about having both in the same delicious twin pack? It's ready to go in under a minute with the sweet first, then the salty kicking in. They're delicious. They're addicting. You get a nice hearty portion at 7 ounces, and you'll find them at local daily stores all over Jacksonville, just like you will the full line of Dandy products that they've been serving up here on the First Coast as a Jacksonville company for almost 70 years now. Great line of sandwiches and subs, full breakfast menu, protein packs, veggie trays, fruit cups, you name it, something on the go that's easy, quick pick-me-up. You want a gourmet salad, a light lunchtime wrap, they got all that. If you're hungry in Duval, Dandy is the name to know. So do what I do when you are and go out and make yours a Dandy, and do it today.
Jaguars
Today.
From the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios of 1010XL. The Jets fly into the First Coast, and Trevor's in charge of in-flight entertainment. Who'll win the air battle at the bank? Duval's determined to keep New York grounded.
This is your captain speaking. Better fasten your seatbelt. We're expecting turbulence.
It's turbulence and touchdowns. Jaguars, Jets, Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL. 10XL.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Chelsea here. Ready to upgrade your windows or patio doors before the new year? During Renewal by Anderson's December sales event, buy one, get one 40% off. And with 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months, it's never been easier to say yes. Renewal by Anderson's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, designed to help you save on energy bills while keeping your home comfortable year-round. Offer ends December 31st. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Custom home builders, fed up with your electrical and low voltage companies that ghost you mid-project, sparking delays? Unreliable subs and poor electrical work that derails your schedules? Denny Thompson here for Tyson Inc., experts in seamless electrical services for your custom builds. Pre-construction planning, integration, and installation, no hassle. Your homeowners will love the new Tyson showroom. Home builders team up with Tyson for your next home building project. TysonInc.com.
Host your holiday party or company event this season at Voodoo Brewing Company in San Marco. Enjoy award-winning craft beers, creative cocktails, and a scratch kitchen serving fresh, delicious food. Nothing like typical bar fare. Voodoo Brewing Company is the host site for Swamp Sessions after every Gators football game with Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser. Email voodoojax@vbcpubs.com to book your holiday party today.
The holidays are here, and before you hit the road, make sure your car is ready. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you'll get an expert oil change in 15 minutes with no appointment, and you never leave your car. Stop by any of their convenient Jacksonville locations and let the pros get you holiday travel ready. With a 4.7 national customer rating and ranked #1 quick lube in America by Forbes, Valvoline gives you quick, trusted service when it matters most. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Drive in today and travel with confidence this holiday season.
Tired of running out of hot water? It's probably time for a new water heater. Call Duck Duck Rooter, the plumbing pros who specialize in water heater installation and service, including tankless water heaters, gas or electric. Call us today for service. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Pick it here for Oceanside Cleaners, the very best in dry cleaning service. Free pickup and delivery, or use their self-service kiosk in Ponte Vedra and Southside for drop-off and pickup. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, and bridal gown preservation. If it's got fabric, they can clean it. Oceanside Cleaners.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, no gifts for the ladies could truly be found. They hinted at diamonds, at sparkle and bling, but chain store price tags made wallets go cha-ching. Then what to their wondering eyes should appear but Beard's diamonds, so sparkling, so near. No risk, no regret, no big corporate chain, just family-run brilliance that eases the strain. Beard's Diamonds is local, with prices that please. Better diamonds, more choices, and warranties with ease. More carat, more fire, more glow for the price. Shop Beards, wrap it up, steal kisses twice.
Are you looking to make some Christmas magic this year? Get her the perfect gift from Beards Diamonds. The largest selection of rings, pendants, earrings, bracelets, bands, colored gemstones, new designer and fashion, all at the guaranteed best prices from the town center's only locally owned jeweler. And now during our 44th anniversary sale, you save as much as 44% store-wide. Let Beards non-commissioned experts help you find the perfect gift. From one Jacksonville family to another, Merry Christmas from Beards Diamonds, St. John's Town Center.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
Santa Steve just came by. Yeah. Gotta love it around these parts. Tommy, now that you're like a 5-day-a-week guy,
I know.
You don't miss out on the Christmas
so
goodies.
Exciting.
Free merch. Free
yeah,
merch.
I love it.
More clothes
Great
that
to be
I don't
part
have
of
to
the
buy.
family.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
man.
got a nice bag of goodies
That's right.
there for the Christmas holidays. All right. Got a lot to do here. Including keys to victory. But first, let's start with Tony Smith catching us up on the NFL.
Now, gems around the NFL. Brought to you by Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jack's Beach.
Houston running back Woody Marks got in a limited practice on Thursday after missing practice Wednesday. Nick Chubb did not participate for a second consecutive day. Arizona wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. missed practice again due to a heel injury that caused him to miss their game last week. Cincinnati wide receiver T. Higgins got in a second straight limited practice as he works back from a concussion that he suffered last week. The Bengals have placed Trey Hendrickson on injured reserve after a core muscle surgery that he received this week, so he'll miss the rest of the year. Dallas wide receiver CeeDee Lamb was a full practice participant on Wednesday as he tries to get through the final stage of the league's concussion protocol. Green Bay running back Josh Jacobs missed a second straight day of practice with a knee injury. His status for this weekend unclear. Miami running back Devon Achane was limited as he deals with a rib injury that he suffered last week. Pittsburgh edge rusher TJ Watt went to a local hospital to have his lungs examined on Wednesday after experiencing some discomfort. His status for Monday against Miami undetermined as of yesterday. And Baltimore has agreed to a 3-year contract extension with defensive tackle Travis Jones. The deal is 3 years, $41.5 million with $25 million in guaranteed money.
All right, thank you, Tone. Appreciate that. Before we go to keys to victory, maybe we'll get a few from the man himself. Fan Cam. Checking in on this holiday kind of Friday. I feel like it's a holiday now that I've been handed a bag of goodies by the GM. Fan Cam, good morning.
Merry Christmas, MD.
Merry Christmas to you.
Tony got a Christmas present last night on his playoff start in the Dynasty League.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts, man.
Kyle Pitts, baby.
I'm monitoring. If FanCam wins, we're on the Dynasty League together. If FanCam wins, I will play FanCam next week. If FanCam doesn't win, I'll play the winner of Tony's matchup. So, little.
I've gotten you once this year.
You have.
I don't bet on beating Dempsey twice in that league.
Is this the board? Is this our team or is this a different
No,
team?
totally different league.
I
Different
thought maybe
league
you cut me
entirely.
out. That's okay if you do
No,
that.
different league entirely. Cam, so what's on your mind today, buddy?
No problem. T-Mac, if I get to Dempsey next week, I might get some lessons from you on neck stepping and sternum crushing.
Ooh.
By the way,
just for the day, though.
Stepping on the neck used to be my favorite, but I think crushing their sternum so they can't breathe is my new favorite McMacism. I gotta love it. Anyway, I don't want to play the game you guys are playing. Let's come up with as many ways to jinx the Jags this Sunday as possible. So let me try the flip side of that. The Cohen-led Jaguars are so good.
How good
are they? Thank you, Tony.
Jeez, thanks, guys. That we have a clear path to playing at home all the way to the championship game. And that's why the question to D-Rock was so tough yesterday. What's the best thing about Liam Cohen? Because he does so much well. The players respect him. He's a player's coach, but at the same time, there's a level of accountability that is top of the list. It's phenomenal what he's brought to the city and the creativity and everything else. So I'm excited. 3 keys for Sunday. Focus, execute, and step on some necks and crush some sternums, baby. And let's pick up Holiday, can we? On from earlier on Duval on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Duval. Holiday was screaming it. I guarantee you. We just
his phone couldn't handle it.
Yeah, maybe it was that. FanCam, we appreciate it, brother, and hope to crush you next week. There you go. Or not, or crush Tony next week, or crush the guy who's playing Tony. Next week.
Crush somebody.
That's what I hope. Anyway, let's do some keys to victory here. I told you earlier, I think starting fast is a big one. Show yourself to be the better team. And I think at this time of year, Tom, people start thinking about the holidays and let's get home in one piece. And let's put the Jets in that mindset early.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you look, I feel like we're not looking ahead because we didn't last week, or the game before Indy and took care of business with Indy. So I think Liam's got their head on strike, got them focused. Hey, you need this victory. I mean, you do. Like, you got Houston chomping at the bit. They're playing Arizona. I mean, anything can happen, but you expect them to win that game. So you got to, stay ahead.
Yeah.
Stay ahead. Get a victory. Go 10-4. Sounds so great. Going to Denver with a chance to maybe even do some more damage in the AFC rankings. But don't think for a second that the Jets can't beat you if you don't come with full focus and full attitude. So that's going to be key. Okay?
I had something along those lines as my number 1, too.
Yep.
Tommy, and what I would label is playoff pressure, right? The Jags have all but locked up a playoff spot. They're going to be in the playoffs this year, but the Texans are keeping that pressure on them for the division. The Jags still have a ton to play for as far as seeding, where they're going to be playing as they go through the playoffs as well. They met the moment last week against the Colts. The intensity in that game was obviously there. I think the league rewards that intensity at this time of year, right? It just naturally happens. It's the way the NFL works. Can they keep that up for the next month and a half, right? Like, that's what the job is now. That intensity, it cannot come down, right? There's no space for that intensity to come down. Doesn't matter that the Jets are the opponent this week, but I think that, in my mind, is the biggest question to continue to be answered this week as they get ready for an overmatched Jets team. Is the intensity going to stay there? Because if it does or it rises, then this can be a dangerous team going down the stretch. There is no time, no space to bring it down at all.
All right, to bring it down to some X's and O's, just run the football, man. I mean, look, this team gave up 240 basically on the ground last week, and a lot of that was to a backup running back in Jalen Wright, who I don't think is any better than Basil Tootin. I think Travis Etienne can go in there, get 10, 12 carries, get 80 yards, whatever the case may be, and I'm hoping at least, and you set the tone early with that running game. If you can gouge them and pick up chunks, that's another part of kind of just taking their will away. So just lean into the ground game because the Jets have not been able to stop it.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to special teams, win special teams, because that to me is, other than Breece Hall, which obviously can be a problem, that special teams is something we got to stay on point. No long returns. Don't give them momentum. Break their back. And I don't mean that literally, but figuratively, right? They're going to come in fired up. They're going to come in wanting to spoil some things. Well, a team that's 3-10 or whatever they are, only 3 wins, they will start that way. But, it's like, smashing the bully in the face. They eventually just stop. And I think the Jets will, too, once you put the dagger in them. So that means what? Don't let Breece Hall get going. Don't let them beat you on special teams. Don't let them kill you with field goals, and then you lose by the field goals, Stay ahead with points. But definitely win the special team battle.
If you thought the Jaguars struggled to get turnovers last year, welcome to the 2025 Jets. They have 2.
Yeah.
They forced 2 turnovers on the year. They have no interceptions. I think that number has to be 4 for the Jets on the season. I'm not saying they have to force 4 turnovers this week, but I think they probably need 2 if they're going to pull off the upset against the Jags this weekend.
Yeah, right. Don't let them
protect the ball.
Right,
Yeah.
protect the ball, and within reason.
They're minus 15 on the turnover.
Oh, I know. I know. They don't generate 0 interceptions at this point. Don't be the team
Which
that
is pretty
gets
good
them
when
started.
you've only forced 2.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to say, let's go one more time around real quick. I'm going to say continue to take the deep shots to Brian Thomas. It's not so much that you need them this week. I just want to see that continue to get kind of grooved because he is the one guy. Obviously, De'Ami Brown's not going to provide that at this point of the season. He's the one guy that's giving you that element that can complete your offense. You've got the guys that can run. You got the guys who can do the short and intermediate routes. You've got the more sure-handed receivers now. Big play specialist on the outside. Continue to give us what you gave us last week and a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm going O-line, winning the line of scrimmage. I think that they've really set the tone. They were very physical. They've been physical. A couple games earlier in the year, but they've flipped. They've switched or flipped a switch. They're very, very tenacious. They're finishing blocks. They're getting after guys. And that just sets the tone for the whole team because then the D-line will want to do it. Then the backers, then the running backs, they all want to get involved in that kind of thing. So win that line. Be feisty. Be aggressive. Smack them in the mouth because, let's be honest, as you get closer and you get into the playoffs, you have to be extremely physical in the playoffs. So keep it going.
I mentioned it when I was talking about Devon Hamilton as the X factor for me in the game. Breece Hall seems like the only threat. When you actually look into the numbers for this team, Breece Hall is the only player on that roster with over 400 yards from scrimmage. That's the list.
No, right.
He has 1186. Garrett Wilson is second on the team still with 395 on the year.
Yeah.
Like, he is the threat that the Jets bring into the game. Neutralize that, you neutralize the Jets almost entirely.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap up, and when we come back, Coach Denmark will tell us who caught his eye or ear or whatever the case may be.
All right.
And we'll have a winner of a pair of tickets to go see the Jags and the Jets coming up this weekend. We'll give you our final score predictions as well. You're listening to Jaguars Today on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Jaguars Today.
You're at the home of the Jaguars in the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios. Superior products, exceptional service.
Life's full of thrills, like fixing what's broken and hearing it roar back to life. But for the accident attorneys at Farah & Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win. When the team moves as one, every hand, every step on point, putting in the hours, reviewing every detail, because the client deserves that. And when I've gotten to say, you're good, we've got it covered, that's the payoff. Yeah, we're built for that.
Call Farah & Farah, Jacksonville.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
There's lots of reasons to use Kuhn flowers when you need to send floral arrangements. This is RJ with 1010XL. No matter what the reason or the occasion, Kuhn Flowers delivers with only the best. Log on to kuhnflowers.com and make someone's day.
Joe C for Preferred Roofing, reminding you your roof is more than just felt and shingles. It's a system that not only keeps your home dry, but also impacts your heating and cooling bills. Preferred Roofing and Construction is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor lauded for having the ability to educate and inform homeowners on their options. Why GAF and Preferred Roofing? They're veteran-owned and operated with ties to Duval for decades. A family business ready to make sure your family has a good roof over its head. Log on, preferredroofingjacks.com.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. Now, I've been telling you about my daughter Amber, and she's been telling you how much weight she's dropped with Awaken 180. It's hard to believe. Even in football season, even when she hangs out with her friends, and even when she tailgates and does all that stuff, she's still losing weight. You can even drink alcohol. Can you believe that? Well, Awaken 180 shows you how to swap calories, not flavor. You have to be disciplined, but they make it easy. Amber and I talk about this all the time. She can't believe how easy it is, and she's so excited about it. But what I will tell you is it's really working. I see how excited she is. I see the look on her face. I see how her self-esteem has changed and her confidence. It's one of the greatest things that's ever happened with my daughter, and it means that much to me. Now, Awaken 180 programs are reimbursable with your HSA or FSA, and those HSA dollars expire December 31st. Don't leave money on the table. Call Awaken 180 today and kickstart your transformation before the new year. Call 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800, or go to awaken180weightloss.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Tom McManus. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Superior products, exceptional service. On 1010XL.
Dylan just got a fantasy football alert that tells me a couple things. One, it tells me, according to that alert, Tyrod Taylor's out, which you can.
Okay.
I don't think that's official. They haven't put out their.
Taylor's also out.
Mason Taylor's not going to play.
Thomas is out. Tyrod Taylor and Justin Fields are out.
So had they? Well, yeah, they didn't. Neither one of them practiced all week, so not surprising. The other thing is, if you're getting an alert on Tyrod Taylor, does that mean you have Tyrod Taylor in your fantasy team?
He's on my bench in a super flex in a league where no quarterback was available. So I only had two quarterbacks
I
starting.
picked up Phillip Rivers in a league yesterday, all right? Super flex makes you do funny things, okay? That's where you play two quarterbacks, Tommy.
Okay.
Expanding your horizons.
Dylan said Mason Taylor, the tight end.
Mason Taylor not going to play. Wow. Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor not going to play. As a Thomas, you know who that is. From Florida State.
Yeah.
Young corner.
I got you. Yeah.
All right. Well, not unexpected. I don't see anything official from the. Is this? It's surprising that this would be official this early in the day on Friday, but you can fully expect that both of those quarterbacks will not play. They didn't practice all week. Brady Cook's been taking first-team reps all week. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw it. Like Riley Leonard actually has been practicing in full for the Colts this week.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Stephen Holder, who covers the team, said, I'm in the building. It's clear. You could tell when a particular quarterback is getting prepared to start. He goes, Phillip Rivers is a starter. There's no question about this, that Phillip Rivers didn't come in off the farm or wherever he's been to go, watch Riley Leonard go out there and play football, or Brett Rippon or one of these guys. Tommy, what do you say for the Jags? Give me a score prediction for your Jacksonville Jaguars against the Jets.
Man, I'm going 37-10.
37-10. Okay.
Yeah, we've been scoring a lot of points.
Absolutely.
Especially since the Let It Rip comments. I mean, we've been ripping it up, man, scoring a bunch of points. So I think we're going to go 37-10.
37-10. Tony, what do you got?
I'm always nervous when I'm this confident about an NFL game, right? It's just a weird place to be in, especially for the Jaguars. But they are scoring a bunch here in the last month, so I'll give the Jags 31. I don't know how the Jets score more than 13.
I'm not letting him go first again. Right? Or before me. I had 30. Same exactly. 31-13. And Tony actually came on with me on Sirius on Saturday night, and we had the Colts guy on first, and he picked 23-20, which I knew was Tony's score from Friday. And Tony's like, I'm not changing. So neither am I. 31-13 is the exact score I had as well coming into this. All right, we got a winner there, Coach Denmark. Who have you determined? This is all on Coach Denmark right here.
It's all on me. I took a screenshot on my phone, so it's saved to the cloud forever. So
excellent. All right, let me set it up. Okay. The New York Jets are so bad.
How bad are they?
The New York Jets are so bad that
Frank Frangi's going to be saying, "How bad is that?"
I like it. All right,
That's a good one.
that is actually pretty clever,
Yeah.
right there. And I'm sure people are screaming, "Mine one about turning them into a prop plane was so much better." But 17 people put that one in there.
Yeah,
there was a lot of they downgraded from a jet to a biplane or something along those lines.
We needed some uniqueness out of it.
That's all right. We appreciate you playing along.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people submitting them, and I hope you have a very merry Sunday watching the Jaguars beat the Jets. Our winner there got a pair of tickets to go see the Jags and the Jets, and Dylan will take care of that. Make sure you're contacted. You don't have to come in or anything. It's all electronic transfer.
Isn't it amazing?
And it has been for a while now at this point in time. All right, so we all picked the Jags to win fairly comfortably. Let's see what the boys of XL Primetime think out at Macama Beer Company.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
All right, Joe C. is with us. Joseph, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. It's a beautiful day up here in the Dina.
It is, the Dina, is that what we're calling it now?
Fernandina.
Joe, throw a nickname on something in a hurry right now. So, Joey, I'm not asking you for your official prediction because you've got your own show to do, but Tom and Tony and I all picked the Jags to win comfortably. I just feel like you really got to work to come up with a narrative to where they're going to actually lose this football game outright.
Yeah, and that's the scary part. And Atlanta is another good example. Last night, I don't think too many people, that was a 4-win club going in. Tampa, it's crazy what has happened to them. Obviously, the Todd Bowles post-game presser, it went viral, and the language was vile. But anyway, that's another example of how it can go bad for you. Kyle Pitts comes out of nowhere, Kirk Cousins, whatever, a throwback in time. But the Jets are bad. To y'all's whole point, they suck. But this team needs to make sure that they worry about the product they put on the field as opposed to they just can't get pulled into that trap.
I don't think they will, right?
I agree with you. They're playing at a pretty good clip. They're playing, for the most part, clean football, takeaways instead of turnovers, all that stuff. So, like you guys, I'm expecting them to handle their business. Just nothing like what we saw between the Jags and the Jets a year ago. That's all.
At the end of the day, if they win, let's say, 27-24, I'm going to be surprised, but I'm going to be okay. Whatever. Just win and don't have a spate of injuries that are going to impact you moving forward. So, Joe, what's coming up today?
Yeah, don't even say that word. All right, so the SEC schedule came out last night, so we'll have some fun with that, taking a look at some of the big ball games. They added that 9th game. Of course, it's going to be Jaguar throughout most of the show, but anybody up in Nassau County, Fernandina Beach, we're right here on South 8th Street. Beautiful tap room, Macama Beer Company. Would love for you to come share a pint and talk a little ball with us.
All right, Joe, have a great show, man, and have a great weekend.
All right, fellas, thank you.
We'll talk to you Monday. There you go, Joe C. and the crew with XL Primetime. The New York Jets are so bad that we could have played this game for a week. That's kind of how I feel about it. But so we'll find out. I saw a few of this today. The Jets are so bad that half the Southeastern Conference reached out to schedule them for an out-of-conference opponent. I guess that's a shot on SEC scheduling. I don't know. Yeah. But we went with the Frangie take right there.
It's good.
How bad is that? That's what's going to happen. Frank, you got to mix that in at least one time now on Sunday, Frank. If you do that, Frank, you'll be eligible to win a pair of tickets to the next Jaguar home game for you and a loved one. All right, Tommy, have a great weekend.
Yeah, same.
Anything other than the Jags on the docket
Christmas
for you?
parties tonight, tomorrow night.
There you go.
Be ready to rock at the bank on Sunday, man. 5 of us are going, so going to be good times.
Tony, got your Friday night back, huh?
I do, yeah.
So
the bowl season is done.
Chilling till Sunday.
Chilling till Sunday.
See you there. Coach Denmark, what do you got?
Let's go Reigns.
Let's go Reigns, yeah.
Let's go Reigns, yeah,
good,
man.
Good call right there. Let's get one state championship here in the city of Jacksonville, and then let's go beat that Jets behind on Sunday. That'll do it for us. We'll talk to you on full game day coverage right here in your home for Jaguar football, 1010XL, 92.5 FM. So for Tom McManus, Tony Smith, Dylan Denmark, all our guests and hosts this week, we appreciate you being a part of the program. Go Jags, and let's celebrate our 10th Victory Monday coming up in a few days here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Jaguars Today.
From the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios of 1010XL. A super defense is like a superior fence. They both protect what you value.
Pass rush, linebacker secondary.
After the game, Superior Fence and Rail highlights the defensive player of the game on 1010XL.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
This is Jaguars Today Friday, brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
Your home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville Trust. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
Put the ball in the net with 60 minutes of soccer talk. The Coaches Show presented by Sporting Jacks. Cole Pepper, Sporting Jacks head of soccer Mark Warburton, and Sporting Jacks women's coach Stacey Baylor. Tuesday evenings at 6 on 1010 a.m.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville